Welcome back to the GDQ Hotfix. This is As Seen on TV, the show that brings you runs and games based on your favorite TV shows and movies. My name is Nichole Goodnight. I'm kidding. I'm not Nichole Goodnight. My name is Dangerous. I'm normally the host of Crosshair here on the GDQ Hotfix, but today I'm stepping in to sub for Nichole, who sadly couldn't be here. Give Nichole your best well wishes. But in the meantime, I'll be stepping in to host for this evening, and we've got a really fun run tonight. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, and it's being run by someone who's actually been a very good friend of mine for many years now, even before the COVID era started. So I'm very, very excited to host for her run. This is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories 15-card mod, no RNG manipulation. Boy, that's a mouthful, with School Appropriate. So School, take it away.
Hi everyone, my name is School Appropriate, or just School, and I am super excited to showcase Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories 15 card alongside my awesome commentator, Starwind. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I am Starwind. I am not a runner. I just really love card games and Yu-Gi-Oh! And so I'm super excited to be here.
Awesome. So this is not a traditional RTA route. I've got a pre-vetted deck here to help us kind of get going, because otherwise we would be sitting here watching me reset the first minute over and over for literally like hours. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1.
Good luck.
Go. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. The first thing that we're going to do is I'm just going to look at this. Okay, I'm done looking at it. So I need to do that because at the beginning there, if I have the wrong inputs, I will have to do all of Egypt 1, which involves having to duel everyone in this place. And then there's a lot of people. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to skip over this entire section by doing those inputs. And now something is happening. There's a problem. And it all started, we didn't see this part, but it all started when Haishin looked at a wall and he laughed at it. And like at the beginning, I mean, we're not really sure why he laughed at it. He just started chuckling. And then here we are in Egypt and everything is evil now. So Kaiba, Seto, is here as well. And he wants something from me. I'm not going to give it to him. He's not going to get it this time. Because in this timeline, in this universe, he is not my friend. I'm running away, and if you paid close attention, I ran in place because it's the same exact backdrop that we just saw earlier. So all right, there's this guy, Haishin. We will see him a couple of times, and this is the only duel in the run that you have to lose. So I'm going to lose, and that's okay. I actually need to lose as fast as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and put down this little snake, this little snack, and then he's going to put down something enormous. This is going to be like that's Gate Guardian. No, it's not. This is winnable. Hold on.
It's
really?
I love that we are already starting out with like completely ignoring all of the rules of the card game by throwing out a Black Skull Dragon without any tributes.
True.
So clearly we are following the rules 100%. And this is also like perfectly aligned to the anime, because I remember this exact moment in the anime as well. So.
The snake bites the Beast Skull Dragon that's in Moon. I'm going to destroy the moon, and therefore the ocean will disappear, and therefore we just automatically win. That's like the win condition, is get rid of the ocean.
And then Yugi wakes up in the classroom, and Joey's like, "Hey, why are you sleeping on the job, Yug?" You know, I've seen this, right? This is basic.
Yes, we broke the puzzle. Why did we do that? Now we're in the stairs universe, and we're cooked. I'm not exactly sure what Simon is saying. I'm not gonna read it. Because that would not be very speedrunner-like of me. But you're right, I did wake up. It's just I'm not in a classroom. I think I'm at locals. I'm at the championship. The world tournament is where I am right now.
So we just skipped Duelist Kingdom and all of that, just right to the finale?
Yes, I have all of my star chips. Actually, I have 0 right now. If we're being like super technical, I have 0 star chips, but that's okay. The man with the hair says that it's almost time to duel, and Kaiba's telling me that this game is going to screw the rules because he has money and he made the game. So Taya's working here for some reason. She took the job at the LGS, and now we're leaving, and suddenly here I am at the baseball tournament, the baseball stadium, and I'm gonna duel Rex, and it's gonna be super easy. So that's gonna be nice. And then we'll talk about like the mechanics of how this game works at some point, like eventually. Look at this. Okay, watch this.
We got time.
That's a rock, and that's a woman, and it makes a rock woman called Mystical Sand. Rock woman, we like her. So the way that like the fusions work in this game are really interesting. You kind of just have to think about cards that you want to make. Like that's a rock and a woman. I could do it again, but instead I'm going to do something else, and then I'm going to do something else entirely. That happened, and now I'm making rock woman again. I'm fusing a bunch of cards together. One, because I want to see Mystical Sand, and 2, because I'm trying to get a specific rank in this duel. The ranks correlate to the drop pool that you get, and in the BCD, the B rank, the C rank, the D rank drop pool that I am going to get, these don't like do anything. That's okay. I'm just gonna waste a turn and just drop a bunch of cards, throw an equip, and then something will happen eventually. I'm pretty sure I can just beat this with this, because the biggest thing that he has is like a monster that is, I think, in like 1,000 defense or something like that. So that's Psychic Kappa, I believe. His strongest card that like he has in his deck, just as a vanilla card, is Clown Zombie. So there's literally 0 fear in my heart right now. 0. I'm going to defeat him with Rock Woman, and then using my Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memory Speedrunner eyes, I'm going to look at the 15 drops that I got. So this is where. Okay, this is where what am I even? Hold on. What's happening? Oh, this is where the 15 card thing comes into play. In the vanilla version of the game, you only get 1 card, 1 per duel, versus this one you get 15. So it makes farming significantly faster. I didn't really get anything there that I wanted. I'm looking for Thunders and Dragons, so I can make, I don't even know if you can see this. I can make this card. I want to make that card. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. I keep it right next to me because to me, in my head, that's good luck. Okay, I'm going to put all these things together, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do this anyway because it makes a big number, and I like the big number. That's the point of this game. It's almost like Balatro in some way. You just need a big number. So I made a 2600 Fire Tiger with a wolf and a guy that has flames on the picture. And with that, I will win. Like, there's nothing that he can do now. Nothing is happening in this hand. I'm just gonna boop all these cards away. I'm gonna fuse this though. One, because I want to. I like the snail. It's like on topic, but also off topic. I've been binging like the first season of SpongeBob again. So it makes me think of Gary, one of my favorite characters. I like his meow. So
it's a little scary compared to the actual. Just saying.
Yeah, let me just look at it. Yeah, that doesn't look like Gary, but oh look, Gary. Okay, something really great. Yes, something. A lot, but I'm not doing.
Well, I mean, it's because women rock. So
nice. Well done.
Yeah, they sure do. But I'm actually doing it because I'm also trying to get a specific drop pool here, a BCD, because it'll allow me to get possibly more dragons and possibly more dragons and possibly more thunders. I will make my first twin-headed thunder dragon of the run though. Just you need to look at this. There he is, the first one. Excellent, great. Okay, we are gonna win this turn. Excellent, okay. Mystical Sand gets her turn to do what she's gonna do, and Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon's gonna do what he's gonna do. Excellent, great. Now I just have to open my eyes real wide and then I saw a dragon. There was a Blackland dragon in there. So that's good. I get to put at least one dragon in my deck. And right now, if you're curious, like what I have in my deck, I've got 3 dragons, 3 thunders. I have 1 field that's going to be helpful to twin-headed thunder. Oh, did I get a thunder too? No, I just gaslighted myself. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't want it.
I mean, I saw that you started with the Brigeki, which seems a little OP.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, my throat. Okay, we're going to do this. All right, her biggest card is, I don't like it. Her biggest card is going to be, I believe it's Harpy's Pet Dragon. I'm just going to put this in defense mode because she's probably going to wreck me with something like, some bird, oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right, there's a girl and there's a thunder penguin, and naturally that's going to make a snail. So
you couldn't even let me guess.
I'm sorry, it just happens too fast. It's too quick. Okay, maybe we should just make this a showcase instead of a speed run, and then we can have more fun with it that way. Okay, let me stare at this.
So you have a piece of Exodia. So does that mean you have all of Exodia in your deck?
That means instead I'm going to make a blue man. And I know I'm not going to beat this card. I'm pretty sure it's like some kind of 2000 defense woman, which is really cool. Go women. But okay, wait, look at this. Now I'm going to win. I'm just going to do this. And then I really don't even want to bother attacking her monsters because I have Raigeki in my hand anyway. So I'm just going to zap her board. Oh my God. Oh, it's fine. This is okay. It's just, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I think we're in the Shadow Realm now.
Okay,
Yeah.
she zapped. Okay, this is fine. So I could just do this. I can make a stone dragon. Stone dragon. Yes, that I made with a dragon and a rock. We see like that. So if you think of the product card, it kind of requires that you have knowledge of some of the bigger cards, and that's going to be useful for making cards like this one that I just made. This big mammoth that you can make this 2200 beat stick by just combining the 1200 attack monster with like any zombie at all, or any zombie that's below 2200 attack rather. Okay, now this time you can take your guess what this is going to be. I'm going to make a girl and a dog, and then it's, oh wait, that's just Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, but we made, okay, that wasn't even planned. That just
I was waiting for like a Final Fantasy VIII reference. You like shoot the dog with your hand thing.
No, that was not. Oh, okay. Okay, we won.
And it was a cat girl instead.
Yeah, we won. A cat girl. Oh, sweet. Awesome. So, I didn't even look at the drops that time, but my vanilla card drop was Invisible Wire. I'm going to save here because my next opponent is Keith, who duels for America. In America. Except we're not in America for like this setting. But he's dueling for America, so I'm gonna get rid of something that I don't care about. So I'm choosing to not care about. He looks
like so much more of a dirtbag in this game's art.
He really does.
He really does. He so does. It's that grin. It's that grin.
It's the grin with the facial hair that he doesn't have in the show. So he looks
like, yeah,
wrong.
I don't remember seeing all the stubble.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
He looks especially haggard to be playing a children's card game.
He does. But it's for America. So I'm really scared because, he didn't pull it from the left. When my opponent pulls a card from the left, I just automatically assume it's going to destroy my life. But this one, this is fine because I have a rock and I have a woman. So you're like, well, Chelsea, how do you know that that's a rock woman? Like what if it's classified as a beast because it's an armadillo? But it's not. And I know that because there's this system in the game called guardian signs or guardian stars. And the guardian stars, I don't know if you know anything about, hold on, let me slow down. My brain is moving faster than my mouth. If you know anything about me, then you know that I like Digimon, but I think the easiest way to explain this is with, oh no, that was silly of me. That was a sun monster. I should have just attacked with this. The easiest way to explain it is really with like Pokemon terms. So if I think about like Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, for example, its primary guardian sign is Pluto. Pluto being associated with thunder. Pluto beats water, which in this case would be Neptune, right? So I'm just gonna do this. I don't need to get rid of it in style.
So when you fuse, you get to choose one or the other guardian signs.
You do, yes. There's a primary guardian sign that would make sense for the monster. So like, for example, Flame Cerberus is a fire tiger. So its primary guardian sign is Mars, and Mars is powerful against Jupiter, which is associated with like bug and foresty things. And is weak to Neptune, is weak to water. Fire is weak to water. So it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, you know?
I feel like you have to have like 50 charts in front of you right now. Between like all the fusions and then the different typing matchups and all of this.
You know, when I was a kid, I played this when I was like a child. I think this came out in like 2001 or something, and it came out in like a two disc box. It was huge.
It was a big box, yeah.
Yeah, and the only fusions that I remember distinctly that I would make when I was a kid was Mystical Sand. I wonder why, and also Flame Cerberus and Ushioni was another one that I just like randomly concocted one day. I'm like, ooh, that's my favorite. And before anyone asks, Ushioni is my favorite card in this game. It just looks so cool. Okay, so Shoddy somehow made it to this part of the tournament, and we don't know how because he's so bad. His deck is like horrible. I'm not really getting.
Isn't that his role in the anime? He just kind of shows up.
Kind of, yeah.
He just kind of appears, yeah. I'm not really getting any drops. That's okay. I have like a couple backups that I had won in some other like situations. Let me see. Maybe like this kind of thing. So with Shoddy, I'm gonna want to make a BCD happen once again because of the drop pool. That drop pool can possibly have Beast Fangs, and some other useful things that I would like to have. Let me see. There's like,
and this drop pool is by character you're dueling against and rank?
That's correct, yes. So there are going to be ranks that I'm striving for from each duelist. I stopped caring at some point. At some point, you just want to beat the game as fast as possible, but the first couple of duels sometimes can be slow because there are positives and there are drawbacks to getting certain ranks. Like for, I don't know, for, let me see. Just do this. For Weevil, for example, I think that's a good one. Weevil can drop a 2200 vanilla monster, Jiraigumo, but if you SA POW him, SA, S rank, and A rank being paired together, keyword POW though, the POW stands for power, so that means that you're just beating your opponents with, just like fast, and you're just moving on to the next opponent as quickly as possible, versus what you'll see later, which is the much slower version of that, the A-teching. A-teching is going to take a while. There's a couple of different requirements that we'll go through. Let's see what I got here. I got a dragon, I think I got a petite dragon, so that's nice. I try to slip in a couple more here, just because we're starting to get closer to the end of this tournament. The end of this tournament, but certainly not the end of this run. There's still plenty to go on this run, so I guess I'll save here. That's fine. This next duelist is not really one that I fear not defeating, but Bakura has a monster that is the bane of all FM runners' existence, And that is Labyrinth Wall. We don't like that one. I don't really want to get rid of the rocks because there's also the women. I have the women still. I got, okay. Petite Dragon. Excellent. What else did we get? We got really nothing else. Okay, that's fine. I think.
And at this point, you're still looking for thunders and dragons to get that consistent fusion of the twin-headed thunder.
Yeah, and I know that I've got like a couple more that I can slip in here just to kind of help that along. So I think I'm gonna do that. Let me see. Maybe get rid of Dancing Elf. Unfortunately, that means that we're gonna see a little less of Mystical Sand, but that's okay. Let me see.
It's okay. Chad already knows that women rock.
Oh, they better. Let's go, women. All right, what am I? Okay. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to bait out something from him. I have found it's probably just placebo, but I have found that when I start with something that's not a giant monster, that I will... Oh, I can get a Thunderless here. Pretty cool. I can make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon without a Thunder. So I'm going to fuse this Aqua and then a Spellcaster, and it's going to make a man from a dragon somehow, and then I need one more dragon, and then boom. That's called Thunderless. Very useful to know that. I didn't know that like in the first couple months of me doing this run, but sure, I sure wish I did. Let me see. The BCD doesn't really matter here. I'm just gonna do this actually.
I mean, this run is really complicated, so it's understandable.
Oh, it's the wall anyway. That's fine.
No.
Okay. No, that's okay. So what I'll do is I'll probably just, if I have something that's big in my hand, I'll just fuse that. Let me see. No, I'm gonna get rid of all of this as fast as I can so I can just find my Raigeki, or I can find my equip or a field. So there's a couple different options that I have to get over that wall. It's just I have to also put down a bunch of monsters that can beat Bakura essentially in... Oh my gosh, that is really clunky. What do I have on the... No.
Yeah, I noticed you're drawing your hand full, so it seems like the move is to be very aggro, to move through your deck quickly. Can you run out of cards in like a traditional sense?
Oh yeah, you totally can. I have had to almost... Okay, excellent. So I'm actually just going to set this down. I'm not going to play it yet because I could just beat him. I just need to be absolutely positive that I can. But I absolutely can mill myself out. I've done it before, not paying attention. It's a mistake that I'm hoping to hear that other people have made. Let me see. Okay. This is okay. This is definitely not the worst Bakura I've ever had. Not by a long shot. Like, this is totally fine.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird to see this because it looks like you're playing a draw deck without having to have draw deck cards.
It does. I don't really know that much about modern Yu-Gi-Oh, if I'm being quite honest, but I wonder, like, how much people would love or hate being able to do that specific thing that you can do in Forbidden Memories that you can't do in the card game. Drawing to 5 every single time. Okay, we're going to save before Pegasus because Pegasus has... Oh my gosh, I don't even want to say it out loud. I'm just going to see if it happens or not. Let's see what I got. I'm not getting like anything.
I mean, if I'm remembering the anime correctly, this is going to take about 7 episodes, but right. You and me are going to have to swap out so that he can't read both of our minds, so we won't know what card we're playing, and then we just believe in the heart of the cards.
I'm trying to believe so hard. I'm trying to believe it. I'm just going to make Mystical Sand, but I'm almost positive that Pegasus is going to start with one of 2 things. Oh!
And that was it.
Why does this happen? Okay. That's fine. This is fine. So the other card that... This actually is not really that freaky to me because I did save, so I could just like load the save. It's not really a big deal. I'm going to see if I can find Raigeki But if I can, I'll probably just like end myself as quickly as possible so that I can just get back into what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, let's see what I draw. I draw Rock Woman. She's great. Love her. She's not going to help me in this case. So Stone D, excellent, great, all around. Cute card, but no, it's not really going to help. Okay. I think I'm just gonna lose. I'll just lose. Because if he plays another monster, I'll just lose anyway. So I might as well just make it faster. That is okay. Right now in my deck, I'm pretty sure I'm currently sitting on 4 dragons, 1 tier 2, which means that
I love
the
that
dragons.
face. Oh my god.
Oh, I know. You lose, Yugi boy, or whoever I am. Wait, I'm Yugi.
I believe you're Yugi. Yeah.
Let me see. I've also been playing Nightmare Troubadour on the side, so I'm like getting confused about everything. Nightmare Troubadour is a DS game, and it has like a self-insert protagonist. I really like those. Those are cool.
Have you played Tag Force? Because that's my favorite self-insert game.
I have not. I don't think. Is that a PSP game?
It is a PSP game.
Okay, it's familiar, but no, I have not played it. But I will take your recommendation. Okay, that's nice to have.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I think I'm gonna do this. This is probably better. And then we'll see what happens. Typically, like if things are normal, this is fine. It's just MBD is the only thing that you're really concerned about. And you'll know if it's MBD by looking at the Guardian sign in that bottom right-hand corner. You can see it right now. It's Moon. So Moon is fine. We're not concerned about. I'm just gonna dump these. I could have made a snail, but then the fusion would have like cost me a little bit of time. I'm just gonna do this. The Curry Box, that's like Pegasus's like most popular starting card. That's fine. Okay, this is totally winnable. This is totally fine. All right, let's see. We can make Nichole Gal. I don't think Beast Fangs is gonna work with you, actually. I'm not sure because Beast Fangs is really weird. It works with things that have mouths.
I mean, that makes sense.
Teeth. Yes. And Nichole Gal has teeth, but I don't know if they're teethy enough for like the card. What is that? Oh, okay. I saw Mars and I got a little nervous, but everything is fine. Everything is fine. We can make another twin-headed and I can put the equip on it so we can do some extra damage here. Pretty cool.
We got some magical dentures. That's just gonna really make number go up.
Yes, the big number make us happy.
Yeah, these numbers are wild looking at them.
Oh, they are.
It really is Balatro.
Okay, it so is. It so is the multiplier. When I get the Megamorphs, or if I get the Megamorphs, I have backup saves that have Megamorphs just to help us actually see the end of the game, because this game is just absolutely brutal in what it does to you in that final 7 gauntlet, because I will be taking the final 7. Let's see what I got here. I got a dragon and a thunder, but I didn't really get any equips.
And what determines that final route? Because I know you have like either the 7 or 6 duels, right?
Yeah, you can take like a pause somewhere and duel the Labyrinth Mage at a different time, but I just prefer doing them all in one go, honestly. The way that I feel about it is if it was meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then oh well. Okay, so we're here with Isis right now. I'm gonna start, unfortunately, getting rid of the... Oh, I have too many of those. That's okay. I got one of these. Cool. Very typical of Pegasus to drop in a bunch of fake beasts and like just other stuff that you don't want to see. Fake beasts meaning they don't make the typical beast fusions. This is Isis. This is not going to work, so I'll just do this. All right. I always joke that I never start with twin-headed, but this time I actually did, and I'm going to put it in Moon, specifically because Isis is going to play, unless it's Beast Goal, which it better not be Moon. It's not. It's Neptune. She plays a lot of Neptune monsters, so let me see. I wish I actually had a something fire right now, but I don't. That's okay. I'm gonna just do this, actually. I could have made like a 1500 attack monster, but like I just don't even know how worth that is. If I place my twin-headeds in Moon, then it just avoids the Guardian sign advantage, which is an extra 500 attack points. So I'm going to use that now, actually. Flame Cerberus is really interesting because it's weak to water, but also strong against it if you just pick the right Guardian sign. So that's helpful to know.
And again, that wouldn't be there naturally. It's only because you fused it.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm just going to do like a couple more fusions just to be safe because I'm having so much fun. And truthfully, I'm not counting them the way that I normally would. And that's like, it's fine. For the A-teching portion of the run, I have a physical journal that I use to write because I just don't know how people are able to like count stuff in their head. Okay, sweet. I got a widespread ruin. I was really hoping for one of those to help in this next fight because Invisible Wire, what that one does, it's a trap card where if my opponent attacks me, anything that is 2,000 attack points or under is just going to explode. Widespread Ruin's the best trap in the game. It does the same thing, except it doesn't matter. Like it can be any amount of attack, infinite. Any attacking monster will be exploded upon attacking me. So let's go ahead and change out Actually, I think I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to put it back in because I'm going to want more than one trap when we start attacking. So I think I'm going to do that. Let me get back there real quick. Where is it? I saw it. Invisible Wire. Sweet. And then I've got a mountain. All right. I like this so far. Looks pretty good to me. Very cool. All right, Kaiba. That's cool. Like, this isn't a horrible start, I guess. I'm just gonna throw these out so I can hopefully draw my dragon and just something else to fuse twin-headed. Oh, that's that guy.
Oh.
Well, that's probably fine. Maybe it's probably okay. Let me see. Oh, it's like
Okay, there's only
nice.
3 of them.
I'll just do this. I was gonna put down a widespread, but he can widespread was like my first option because I saw that card. Oh my goodness gracious. That's fine.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's okay. I just need literally any other card that can fuse twin-headed Thunder Dragon. I need an Aqua something. Okay, sweet. So we're fine. Like, we're totally good now. Kaiba doesn't have anything in his deck that can beat this as long as I don't screw up the Guardian side. I have to put it in Pluto because excuse me. Oh my gosh, there's just so much to talk about. I'm like losing all of my life source, like my breath talking about it all. It's so fun. The game, really. The Blue Eyes White Dragon is, I'm just putting this down, in Sun, and Sun beats Moon. And Moon is typically what I place my twin-headed Thunder Dragon in just because like late game I do that a lot. So it's kind of a bad habit. So I just always have to remind myself whenever I'm around Kaiba, I have to put it in.
I'm assuming this early in the game, he's not going to try to fuse a Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Oh, no. No, I hope not. No, he shouldn't. It should really just be pretty standard after this. Once you get rid of a boss monster, there's a chance that they could just put up another one just because they have that. But typically they'll go down in attack power and then you'll feel a little bit more safe. Great, okay. But this one, what is this? What is that sign? It's Neptune. It's probably Aqua. Okay. I thought it was Aquamador. Aquamador's a 2K defender because I think he played Queen Bird. He went way down in attack and defense power. Okay, awesome. We win this duel. Not very hard at all. This time. We'll get rid of this. yeah, super down in attack power. And I'll beat you with this little snake and we'll call it a day.
That's just cruel.
Free.
That's just cruel.
Swing with electric snake for game. Maybe. All right, so we got, okay. I got like, let me see. Did I even get a dragon? I'm sure that I did.
Also, I really love Kaiba's outfit in this game.
It looks like he's going bowling.
Like, he's styling.
I mean, he's rich, so he can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rules don't apply to him.
I'm back in the stairs universe, and if I'm being quite honest, I'm not exactly sure how this out. Like, Shoddy is just a mystical being. He gave us. There's this cutscene that I can't skip that I always wish I can, but he gives us these cards that absorb the Millennium items that other people have for some reason. And then we just go back to Egypt. So now this is Egypt 2, and I have to stare at this. Excellent.
It's wish.com shoddy.
Oh, it so is. It so is. All right, let's see what we're... Okay, so I'm not really sure, like, the amount of time that has passed since I came back from Japan or wherever I was, the stadium, the World Tournament. But Joey's got the same hair that he does in, like, the 2000s. Really interesting to me. But I'm going to see Joey and Tayana, or Taya, be reunited with them, and they just asked me to duel, but I said no. So, instead of dueling them, I'm going to duel this guy that we call the meme soldier, because they call him that because his attack power is just so laughable compared to, like, the things that we've already had to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and, let me see, take out...
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, think through what happened here, because you are in your, like, the MC Escher world is inside your mind. As we know, that's, like, the inner working of the pharaoh.
Right.
And then there was the man inside your mind. So did you get isekai'd from inside your mind? So you're, like, in another world in your mind? And then your friends got isekai'd with you?
These are all things that I will reflect on tonight after the... Oh,
listen, I always fell off somewhere around the arc where the Atlanteans appeared in the anime. So I never got to the Egypt arc. So, like, I'm assuming this is exactly how it goes.
Perhaps. That card that they just put down, I know is a magic card because it faded to, it like darkened a little bit. I will know that it's a trap card when it stays highlighted, like my card is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and attack. I just put down widespread my first turn because I need to, again, acquire a BCD for this. What are you doing? Stop that. Oh. I need to acquire a BCD for this. Just get rid of this. So I can get the drop pool for Dark Energy, which is an equip that works with Thunders, including THTD Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, so now that we're in, like, the next phase of the game, I'm assuming you're working on, like, the next build for your deck. So, like, where are you taking your deck? What are you specifically looking for to beef this up?
I'm looking for tier 2 dragons that I'm probably, it hasn't done that yet. So I wonder if I could just do this. Sorry, thinking out loud. I'm going to be looking for, as we go through the run, more tier 2 dragons. Tier 2 dragons like Dragon Zombie that I just used a second ago. 1600 and above attack are going to help me make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon with that card plus a Thunder. I just need a Dragon and a Thunder at that point to make it. Let's see, did I get it? I got Tripwire Beast, Komori Dragon. I did not get Dark Energy.
Okay, so
that's okay.
That's skipping over. I saw you before. You were fusing Thunder Dragons, and then so you're just doing basically a one-step fusion instead of two.
Right, that's right. Okay, let's see if I remember numbers. I have them in my notes, but I hope I just remember the numbers. Let me see. Just in case. Let me see. Okay. All right, we just saved, and now I'm gonna go into the password shop. 943094337. So I did remember it. Hooray! Okay, and I'm just gonna put that thunder in my deck just so I have another one. I have a good amount, but right now what we're
You
gonna
had 46 star chips. How do you fit that all in your little wrist thingy?
That's a good question. That's an excellent
There
question.
are so many logical leaps in Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's the one that hangs you up.
Yes. Now I'm imagining like instead of like having the duelist glove, you just got like a cool like sash.
Oh, that would be excellent.
Like a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout.
There is a man.
But there's star chips.
There is a man living inside your necklace that was a puzzle, and when you solve it and bring him out, you gain an entire head of height, and nobody seems to notice. But the star chips are where the hang up is.
I think they talk
come on,
about
how did you
it.
earn those? We were skipping over all of Duelist Kingdom, and now we have 46 star chips.
That was always something I thought about, even when I was a child and I didn't really have logic back then, about how like Yugi's clothes still fit him,
Right?
despite the whole
Okay. So literal head canon, I thought that was like not an actual metaphysical transformation. I thought it was literally just like he's projecting himself, so that's how people perceived him. But he was still like Yugi at the end. Am I crazy for thinking that?
You're putting a lot of stock into a kid's show, to be honest.
I watch a lot of kids shows.
Okay, so at this point, I would be A-teching, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm just not really seeing. I'll just do this. I'm actually trying to grind ISIS for Widespread Ruin because I would like to have all three of them. I'd like to have a playset. Speaking of playsets, are there other card games that have like 3 as a playset, or is it just Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm just curious.
Like a limitation of 3 in a deck?
Yes, because I thought that was gonna
I
make
think so.
Blackland. Because
I mean, I'm literally grinding Shadowverse, and your deck limit is 3 per card. So
is it?
yes, because I would love to get like a couple more Alucards in my deck if I could.
Yu-Gi-Oh is the only other TCG that oh my gosh, I'm just not really seeing it. I'll just get rid of everything, I guess. I was asking because the only TCG I've played aside from Yu-Gi-Oh is Digimon, and Digimon was like a completely different thing. Very, very fun, but Digimon has 4 as the playset, so I was just curious. That was like so different to me, and the concept of like tapping your cards and restanding them and stuff was so foreign. I was like, no, this is defense mode. There's nothing else this could possibly be.
I had the same problem growing up and playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and then my friends in high school being like, let's play Magic, and I'm like, why are you putting all your cards in defense mode?
That's funny. That is funny. If I have some trouble getting like the cards that are necessary to finish, I do have backups so that we can do that. I mean, I want to see the end of the game. I would hope that everyone else would want to see it too. But either way, no matter how it goes, you're probably going to see some pretty brutal RNG. Let's see what ISIS gave me. Okay, a dragon, a widespread. That's pretty cool. I could have gotten maybe like a third one. I didn't look for long enough, but let me see. Did she give me another one? She gave me... Nope, I have one other widespread. That's cool. That's good progress. The thing I'm worried about right now is my equips. I only have 1 Beast Fangs, so I'm hoping that when we A-Tech Pegasus, we can get something going. I'll just boop these. Okay.
Mind if I jump in real quick? Or
Absolutely
you want to
not. Go
comment on
ahead.
this? Oh, sure. Yeah, for sure. So, folks, if you're looking to get more involved with the GDQ community, you can join the official Games Done Quick Discord and add the Hotfix role to stay in the loop on upcoming events, chat with staff, and more. Use !Discord and Twitch chat for an invite and for more info. As well, if you missed any of our GDQ Hotfix shows or any of our events, you can catch up on those over at the GDQ YouTube, youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hello from the past. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up with all things GDQ.
This is a really interesting hand, but I'll just do this. My hand's a little clunky, but that's okay. That's fine. Hearthstone I see in chat. Hearthstone.
Yeah, we were talking about card limits because you'd asked if there's any other card game that has a card limit, and Hearthstone apparently has a limit of 2.
2?
2.
What? How do you even play the game? Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
I have no idea what the rules of Hearthstone are, so I have no idea.
Oh, that's okay. But yeah, literally coming from only Yu-Gi-Oh made everything else a little challenging to try to learn. Like there were a couple other games that when I would go to locals for Digimon, people would be like, hey, try Vanguard. Hey, try Wii Cross and like all these other things. Like
Vanguard.
These are cool.
Okay, so this looks complicated. I'd much rather play this than Vanguard.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, like this format of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, this is specific game over Vanguard. I tried playing it, and I was just like, there are so many cards. The numbers are so high. I have no idea what's happening here.
Oh, I got my 3rd one. That's pretty cool. That's crazy because the other day, crazy because I had tried for my backup to get 3 widespreads, and I had received, oh my gosh, that's so many thunders. I think that's actually too many. I'm gonna get rid of a couple so I can put in some water. I had to dual ISIS like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many times. 15, 16 times.
And you're just in a free duel, basically. Like this is still your story save, but you backed out to free duel so that you could farm against specific people, right? Yeah,
so now we're gonna start like the actual A-teching stuff. So I'm just going to explain it along the way. There's a lot of different like little mini requirements that I have to think about. So, okay, let's see. I'll just do this to start, I think. I'll just do that to start. So this is 1 and 2 and 3. So I just did 3 fusions and I need a total of 15 for this A-tech to be successful. So I'm going to write down a 3. I'm literally writing this down on like a piece of paper because I just can't, or in my A-tech journal. I have a literal journal for this. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna do, I'll just do this. I'll put down the widespread later. That's 4, and this is 5. And then we're gonna boop. And we're booping on purpose because we want Pegasus to attack us. It's Queen Bird, what is that? Oh, we started like super low. And then I'll just go ahead and put down my widespread after. I got too excited with the fusion, so. Meteor Dragon? Practical. Is that a pun? Like, what is that? Okay.
I think it's a pun.
I'm putting this down. Practical.
Practically.
It's practical. It's pragmatic.
Yes. Thank you for making Yu-Gi-Oh make sense to me. All right.
That's what I'm here for.
I performed 1 effective attack just now. 6, 7. Oh my gosh, if my students were here, they would be saying the 6, 7 thing over and over again, I bet. Okay, so an effective attack essentially just means that I am attacking into Pegasus's attack mode monster and dealing damage. That's all that means. So I need 4 of those. My trap has gone off. My trap is done. I don't like this. I'm just gonna do this. All right, so we have 8. There's the equip, and then I boop. I'm booping so I can get more effectives. I've got 2 possible effectives lined up. I'll have 3 at the end of this. It's pretty cool. Sweet. And then I'm just gonna keep tossing as many cards as I can. I don't like tossing like this because I'm losing a card that I don't really want to lose. 9 and 10. 10. So I'm booping 2 cards here, but I really only want to try to boop 1 at a time, just so I don't accidentally get to the end of my deck and that I'm missing some component. That happens, I don't want to say frequently. It doesn't happen frequently, but it does happen when I'm still missing one small component. Let me see.
I mean, you're going through 5 cards at a time, so you must be just tearing through your deck at this point.
13 left.
I am 11, 12. That's 12 fusions out of the 15 I need. I should be fine. This is my 3rd effective attack out of 4, and then all I'm missing is I need to have 3 or less cards remaining, and I also need to use my magic card, which is just Raigeki. Tune alligator attack. That's not super common to do. Okay, I can throw this trap away. I don't really need it. There's a bug. Leave me alone. 13, 14 fusions. I booped that on purpose. I could have made a twin-headed, but I didn't want to because I want to keep being able to attack. I should be done with my effectives though. I counted 4, but it doesn't hurt if I just do like another one, I guess. Unless I see Raigeki, then I'll just use it. Let me see. I see it. I do see it. I can't use it yet, actually. I need to do another fusion. So I'll just do... Oh, I can't. Let me think about this. Okay. It's this and this. This and this. Okay. All right. I just did an extra one just in case. Okay. There is an extra effective just in case I need one.
And this is to get a specific rating to get a specific drop pool.
Yeah, so I'm looking for equips. Megamorph would be preferred. All right, that should be it. That should be fine. All right, let's see. Hooray! What do we get? We got acid. I don't see any equips in there. So that feels a little wasteful, but that's okay. We're gonna do some more. Let's see. What do we have? Dragon capture jars. That's cool. We're gonna need those. But yeah, there's not really anything else in there, so we're gonna do another one. I don't think I need to play it as safe. If I see a B tag, that's fine because I can still see some pretty good stuff. I can't really make anything I want to make here. I think I'm just gonna... All right. That's fine. I got 1 fusion. I have 2 traps. I probably could have just tossed that, but that's okay. He started pretty low. That's good. If I start low, sometimes he will reciprocate it, so that's nice. Oh, I could have. All right, let's see if he falls now. He's not gonna fall for that. Oh, it's just not really a good hand. I might have to toss more stuff potentially. That's fine.
And it's the same drill here. We are fishing for fusions and then effective attacks.
Yeah, I might lose this one purposefully, potentially. Let me see. Yeah, it's just not really seeing. Let me do a big toss. I can't really afford to do a big toss. Let me do like this, at least. That's 3, and this would be 4. 4 fusions out of 15. I think I will just lose purposefully, and it's not a really big deal. I'm not going to game over because this is free duel. Get used to the free duel music. You're going to hear it for a good amount of time.
Oh, it's already been burned into my head.
Has it?
You're good.
Excellent. Great. Okay. And like I said, if we don't see the drops that we want to see, I do have a backup so that we can continue with the rest of the game. 5, 6, 7. That's 7 fusions out of the 15. I'm gonna attack, but I don't remember if that's just fake trap. Okay, so now I've got a coin flip chance of Pegasus doing this exact thing, and that's fine. I'm going to lose this one. That's fine. If Pegasus has anything on his side of the field, by the time you're done with your turn and you pass turn over to him, it's pretty likely that he will use Raigeki. So you have to feel super lucky when he doesn't. Okay, we're just going to try that again. I'm going to erase this so I have some more room in my ATEC journal. Okay, we go again. Let me try again. And then we're going to be coming up on a little bit of a break in a couple of minutes. So let's see. We'll just go with a THD right off the bat. 2 fusions are done. 2 fusions are done. I'm putting it in Moon. So I can avoid, there's like a couple of monsters where it's a good thing, I guess, in a way. Well, in this case, it would just generally not be a good idea to use Pluto because you're going to be wasting time with Guardian sign advantages and disadvantages. The only time that putting it in Pluto, I guess, is good is for the Faceless Mage, because then you don't have the Moon Guardian sign advantage over Venus. I'm just put this down. My hand is so clunky.
Do you still get the effective attacks if you're attacking something in defense? Or is it only when you're doing like attack?
I have to deal damage to Pegasus attacking his attack mode monsters. It's really interesting.
Okay, so you have to like bait them a little bit for those effective attacks?
I do. Yeah, so that's why sometimes, like now, for example, it's 3 plus equip 3. I'm gonna leave this out here, and I'm gonna leave it just in attack mode so that Pegasus can deal damage to me, because another one of the requirements is that I need to be below 7,000 life points. Okay, awesome. My trap has been triggered. That's fine because that sets me up for an effective attack in the future. We're gonna go Thunderless THTD, which means, oh wait, I did the order wrong. That's fine. I'm still getting fusions. I got a little excited with my inputs, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm putting that one in defense mode just so it encourages Pegasus to attack it, since it's a little lower. Okay, we're close to the life point thing. I'm just gonna put this down because I just don't want it to clunk up my hand. That's my first effective of the run. Maybe he'll attack my defense mode monster. It's only 1,500. And if he can beat it, then he'll try to beat it. There we go. Cool. Great. Okay, let's see. We'll toss and do this. 6, 7, and it's 8. That's 8 fusions out of 15. Pretty cool. I still need to lose my life points. I'm going to leave it in attack mode. And this is my second effective of the 4 that I need. Power's just not losing HP, right? It's that kind of, and then like the amount of cards that you've used. So for like example, for like a BCD rank, what do I just do like this? I'm running out of cards. A BCD rank is going to need 5 fusions. At least 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. 5 fusions at least, and then you have a pretty good idea that you're in a good spot when you've got 27 cards left. Sometimes you can sub out the 5 fusions for other things, like using a magic card or using an equip card or using several of them. Let's see. I don't have a small dragon that kind of bites. I do this. I'm gonna get my last effective here. Okay. 12, 13, and 14. I should have to do like one more fusion. One more. And that's my last effective, or at least it should be. My life points are good. Now I also have to have 3 or less cards left in my deck, which I'm about to get. I should have 1 card left in my deck at this point. It's just always scary to look at. And I'm just going to fuse one more thing. I should just need one more fusion if I've counted correctly. And sometimes I don't. So that could potentially be a thing, but I'm going to use my magic card.
I'm going to say, you have to kill this turn, right? Because you won't be able to draw up.
That's right. If I try to draw more cards than I drop, then yeah, I didn't get any equips from this. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try one more, and then I think that would be a pretty good spot for a break after this attempt.
Sure thing.
And then we'll have to probably look at the backup so that we can actually, I have one equip right now, so that is not going to help us get through the rest of it.
And so that rating you were looking for, I was seeing that on the actual like drop screen. So each drop has that rating of like, because I saw the A tag for that specific drop. So again, for people who would join late, this is a 15 card mod because in vanilla you'd get one card every duel. But just to reinforce, that is like what we were going for, is that rating there and that on that specific drop, right?
Yes. Imagine if you got, let me do this. Imagine if you got one card every duel. I would cry. 4, 5,
Just turn the estimate up, like, 15 times.
Yeah. Maybe more, potentially. Give us triple megamorph one of these ATEX. I actually, in my backup, I did get a triple megamorph. Insane, like absolutely insane luck. If you're curious about what like the top times look like for this game, they would already almost be done. So
Wow.
that comes from like, well, the help of Megamorph 7, 8. And then just really having a good understanding of being able to very quickly kill something. Knowing when, I really don't need to fuse this anymore. I don't need to use all of these equips. It's so tempting. Let's say if I have like 3 megamorphs in my hand, it takes so much discipline for me to not do that because the number is so big and pretty. But, okay. Oh, wait, that's huge. Hold on. Okay, do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. That's 9. Equip. 10 and 11. That's 11 fusions out of 15, and I used my equip. I used my equip earlier because I just didn't want to have like an enormous beat stick on the field. I don't want to deal too much damage to Pegasus because I don't want to kill him before I'm able to. Oh, that was like very violent. I don't want to defeat him in a children's card game before
You don't want to banish him to the Shadow Realm quite yet.
Correct. I don't. Should I? Probably.
Because again, right, you're still running down your deck. You're still getting fusions. You're baiting for effective attacks.
14.
I could see why you have a notebook in front of you.
Yes. If I don't know what I would do if I didn't have a notebook. I would have to rely. I mean, I trust chat. To help me count, but I don't want to put that pressure on y'all. So I've got my notebook. It's a notebook that one of my students bought me at the Scholastic Book Fair. So let me see. Let me see. Do this. Okay. All of my fusions are done. I've done extra fusions just in case. Yeah, this is fine. This is okay. We're in a good spot. I've done my 3 effective attacks. I've done all of my fusions. My life points are good. So now we're worried about cards left. I'm worried about my trap and my Raigeki, my magic card. You have to use a pure magic card. So that's like your field card or your removal card. Did I just not write them down? Why am I not seeing them? I'm just going to get rid of everything. I'm going to get rid of all of it. Such a kind student, I know. I like this. Let me see. I would show you, but I can do it now.
I see people joking about not being able to do math. My little like case I had for my decks that I took to my local card shop, I literally had a calculator because I did not want to think about doing the simple subtraction of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, did you? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not good, actually. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I might not be able to do that. I should have put the widespread first. Because I don't remember putting a trap card down, but I'm so far into my deck, I'm not sure if I just didn't write it down. Part of me feel, oh, well, there's my answer. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. I would be curious to know what this one would give me, but we already won. Okay. So I did that because I'm pretty sure there's not a way for me to get the, what did I get from this? Yeah, I haven't been getting like any good drops from any of these ATECs, but that's okay. This is an awesome spot to take a break and pause. And then we'll be back and we'll have a deck that'll actually get us through the rest of the game.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, folks, we're going to take a quick break. Before we go, thank you to everyone who's supporting the GDQ Hotfix with your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits. Your contributions help keep our shows running. If you're enjoying the stream, consider subscribing for exclusive emotes, ad-free view. Welcome back to As Seen on TV here on the GDQ Hotfix. We are in the middle of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories run with School Appropriate. So School, count us back in and let's get this thing going.
All right, let's continue in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So we just fast forwarded in time a little bit. So now I have a deck. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 4, 3.
We just stopped by the local card shop, decided to get a few decks before we went back to Egypt, right?
Yes. Because you would very likely have to see me for just the way that those were going, having to do that for a long time before I would start to see anything. That's just the pattern that I've come to realize, is that if I'm seeing the cards that I want straight away, then I'll continue to see them. If I don't see them after like 2 or 3, I think we did like 3 successful ATECs, then I start getting a little worried, and each ATEC takes around like 4 or 5 minutes, give or take, and that's a lot of time added up. So this deck is one that should be able to get us, it's not perfect, but it'll certainly help us through to get to the final 7, and we'll see how that goes. Right, starting with the first mage. I'm not going to save before this one because I'm just not worried about it. The ocean and mountain are going to be the easier ones for us because we have the what is this? What do I want to get rid of this?
So do they actually play like themed elemental decks for each temple?
They do. So this guy's going to play a bunch of water creatures. Very cool, but it's also going to help us. So if I can make, I'm just going to get rid of this. If I can make a twin-headed, which I just did, then I'm going to be, I'm just going to win. Like at this point, I'm just going to win. Unless
you're rolling up to Misty's gym with a twin-headed thunder dragon. Basically.
Right.
I am, and I'm actually going to make another one right now. That's great. So this deck is actually at this moment a little clunky because it does have items that I was looking for before, like equips. It has the widespreads that I earned. I think it has like a field in it or something. So it's a little clunky with things that are not monster card related. So that could potentially not be a good thing for us. Like in this, for example. But luckily I have these two giant twin-headeds, and nothing can stop us right now. So we're about to be... Is this deck
just like a slightly later game build then for like those other equips that you have, or?
I would say if you just are super patient with the ATECs, this would be about normal. No, actually, this is probably on the slightly better side, just so that we can be absolutely secure in making sure that we can have a chance with the final 7, versus like sometimes I'll go to the final 7 and I'll have maybe like 3 equips and I just pray. I'm going to go ahead and just make my twin-headed. The strongest card that the high ocean mage has is Crab Turtle, I think. I think it's like a 3050. It looks like they didn't do that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep making twin-headeds so I can get through this guy as quickly as possible. Put it in moon.
Again, You're trying to load up your deck with a bunch of equips, knowing that your opponents are also going to have like top tier attack numbers, and you're going to have to basically find a way over that, right?
Right, absolutely. Let me see. Yeah, this is kind of the part where having all of this really great stuff in my deck is a detriment in some ways, but in the end, it's fine because we're still going to win. So this is okay. And we win. That's the Ocean Mage.
GG.
Ocean Mage, easy peasy. GG Ocean Mage. We're going to go to Mountain next, and part of me feels like I should save for that. Part of me feels like I don't need to. I think I'm just going to go for it. I don't really have that big of a fear. It's just
So in the first half, you were like sealing all the Millennium items in your cards, and now you're just like reacquiring them?
Again, I will reflect on all of these things when after the run is over. Oh my gosh. That's a great question.
I'm just trying to keep up with the lore here. You're going very quickly.
We are going pretty fast, and this is a good thing because even though this is a showcase, because this isn't like, it doesn't match the traditional RTA route in the way of we reset decks for hours and hours until we see the thing that we want to see. It is still a speed run, so we do want to go fast. Okay, I'm going to keep putting stuff in Moon. It's probably, I thought it was the same card that I had. That's okay. All right. Excellent. So, if I get an SA POW at low Mountain Mage, I have a chance at getting, oh my gosh, look at all those equips. I have a chance at getting MBD, which I would like to have. I will be farming for MBD at some point today, like maybe before the final 7. I'll farm for it so that I can have just extra security. Let's see, do I get it? I got a Meteor Dragon, but not MBD. I got debated. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. High Mountain Mage can play MBD, which is a scary looking card, especially here because it's a 4K. Because of the mountain advantage, I'm going to get rid of Baby Dragon. Sorry, Baby Dragon. So I can put in a tier 2 dragon. A tier 2 dragon, again, being any dragon that's above 1600 attack points so that I can use 1 thunder to fuse it into twin-headed. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. He's also back rowing. That's fine. I made him nervous. It's a magic card, though. That makes me a little nervous. I'm going to get rid of some of these. Get rid of all of it, actually. And we're just going to fuse a twin-headed, tag on a dragon treasure to make it a 38k. Wait, 33.8k. 38k.
I was going to be very scared of a 38k.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I was thinking like Balatro numbers, excuse me. Oh, you're doing the same thing. What are you going to do? You're going to put in defense mode. Because he's a chicken? Yeah. You just leave it in attack mode. Wouldn't strategically that be
strategically, yes. It would be.
I mean, you have something in your back rows, so could have just been scared about what you might have.
The AI has never been scared of my back row before. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this was an easy mountain. I'm happy that I didn't save. I really didn't need to. So that was nice. We're gonna head on down to desert. There's nothing in the desert that frightens me, so I'm just gonna go there. Like literally nothing. It's just a bunch of rock walls that are kind of annoying because with the desert buff, the wasteland buff, the defense of Labyrinth Wall is now going to be 3,500. So that is something. And
so in addition to themed decks, they basically have field cards, like permanently added.
They do, yes. They do, and I can do some like silly things where if I get...
Can you like override them?
I can. So if I use my field card, if I get it, I only have 1 in my deck. Let me see. Oh, I didn't get it. That's okay. super happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw the Umi in your deck, so
Yes, I have the Umi in my deck still specifically for these guys because if I play it, there's a pretty good chance that the AI will, will want to change it back to their home base, like the thing that they like the most. Maybe I could do it. Let's see if the AI does a funny thing. Even if they have no monsters on their side of the field and they'll get just absolutely nuked by this. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just wants it to be wasteland. So
I get it. You just want to feel comfortable. Like you want to feel at home.
you want to feel comfortable in the
I
wasteland.
understand too.
I too feel very comfortable in the wasteland.
Look how barren it looks. It looks so scaly. Okay. Awesome. So if I had another Umi, that would be funny, but I don't. I could put another one in, but it's nice to be funny one time and then be all business speedrun-esque the next, because everyone knows all speedrunners are just business.
No memes.
We're not silly at all.
No memes whatsoever.
No
Never.
memes. Never. Okay. Excellent. We win. We win, and now we're going to see the High Desert. And High Desert has some cards that are interesting, I guess, like Dark Magician, Mystical Sand. We get to see her again, maybe. I like her. She's cool. Let me see. What did we get? We didn't really get anything. That's fine. Nothing really comes from Desert. As I'm looking at my 15 cards that were dropped, I'm really looking for tier 2 dragons at this point. There's nothing else that would super aid me in my quest. This is annoying. Dragon Zombie's a little annoying because it makes things zombified, so it adds to the fusions that I'm doing, and I don't really want to fuse it. I just want to boop it so I can get to the main event as quickly as possible. Hence why I'm looking for more tier 2s, because all I would need is a tier 2 1600 attack monster or higher to fuse with one thunder, and then it just happens. Versus if anything is under 1600 attack, then I will have to use, there's a versatile amount of cards that we can use to make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. It's pretty cool. I could use an Aqua, which you've seen me do a lot. I could use a Rock, which you've seen me do maybe a couple
Terra?
of times. A what?
Or Terra or Aventus.
We can do all of those things. Anything can make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon at this point. Anything. Okay, like we said, no fear of desert. But the next opponent that I plan on facing is the Meadow Mage. And if you know anything about Forbidden Memory speedrunning, then you know that Meadow Mage is scary. Scary. So I'm gonna go ahead and definitely save before Meadow, and we'll see how that works out. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, that's fine. I accidentally went to Forest. That's not a big deal to me. Because I have all of these equips. Sure, we'll go in to Forest. What could possibly go wrong?
Is this a Bubsy run now?
There are some things that can go wrong with Forest, but I'm just gonna pretend like those things are not gonna happen because I have the equips for it. So I should be fine, but we'll see. The big monster here is Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, and it's huge. It's enormous. So that could be just a little frightening, just a tiny bit. But I also have the option of just leaving this duel afterward and then backing out. And I might actually take up that option just so that I can be safe. Because seeing Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth and then not having the equips for it is really tough. So that's what we'll do. This
So
gives
do
me
you
a
have to
chance.
do the first battle again? Or is it just save after that?
I do have to do the first battle again, but it's pretty quick. This first one doesn't have anything that I'm, again, like really concerned about. Very low low defense, low attack, as long as I can make my twin-headed, which I know I absolutely will be able to, then I should be fine. Or I could just go in and we'll see what happens. But I'm probably not going to do that. All right, so we're going to return. I just think that's probably the smarter, like, marathon save thing to do. It's like muscle memory for me to just go to everybody. If you... Unable to locate load data. Please plug in memory card with save data. That's odd.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. Just in case. Let me see. Oops. Let me get this back. We'll do this. Just in case. Meadow, because that's not working and that's weird. So that's okay. We just back up. That's fine. All right, let's leave. That's odd. I've never seen that before. And then we'll just go to the Meadow Mage.
It happened. The GDQ thing happened.
Oh no.
That's
I didn't even
never
mean for that
happened
to happen.
before.
That's never happened before. I've literally never seen Duckstation do that. I don't know why it did that. La la li li loon. Name of the card. I don't think that's the name of the card. I just don't know what to call it. It's called like la la li li la something. Okay, we're at Meadow now. And I'm hoping I can get an SA POW here. Because if I do that, then I have the opportunity to also get MBD here. It's never happened before. It really hasn't, I swear. Never seen that. Go ahead and use this Megamorph. And then I'm just gonna Raigeki. I'll Raigeki and that's fine. Well, let me see, I can get over this. That's never happened before. It's never happened before. But I made a save state just in case. Okay.
So I know you're going through these pretty quickly, but you're still also trying to set up for specific drops, or is it kind of like a nice to have along the way?
At this point, for this duel, for most of these, you really just want to win as quickly as you can. I did not get MBD that time. That's okay. All right, now we're going to see Pepera. We'll see how that goes. This one's always interesting. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of these. Actually, I'll just put this back in. And then I don't know how many Metal Dragons I got. I just got one. Metal Dragon's a tier 2 dragon. So I'm going to go ahead and shove that there. Looks good. Okay. Oh, this is not horrible. Like, at all. I don't hate this at all. I have Megamorph in my hand already. That's awesome. So we'll see what he starts with. If it's in Moon, it's probably Gate Guardian. It's Saturn. It's Gaia? Okay, so this is easy mode, which is great. That's awesome.
Does that mean they're not going to play Gate Guardian at all? Or you just kind of have that advantage at the gate?
Once they start with something that's on the lower end, they typically stay there. That's a trap card. What is that? I'm just going to do this. In this game, there's something called fake outs, where there are duelists whom there's like a level of what? Easy to hard that you can experience, and that is being able to place a monster face down and just freaking the duelist out so that they don't attack you for several turns. So that's what I'm doing now. I just want one dragon. I'm just putting stuff face down to do one giant attack at some point. Awesome. Okay, there's a dragon, and we can do this. Great. The trap I'm not concerned about. If it is something that'll mess me up, it's just fake trap. So fake trap doesn't do anything. It just debates me. And then we'll use Raigeki and we'll get super big so that we can save ourselves from from Gate Guardian if it does randomly appear, because there is a threshold that each duelist kind of has where they start to freak out and they just crash out and are like, I can't believe this is happening, and then they'll start randomly throwing out their biggest stuff, like a critical life point number, if you will. There's another fake trap. That's fine. I was debated once again, but I need to eat through them anyway. They're not going to go anywhere unless I activate them, or trigger them rather. Okay, we just need to make, all right, another one. I'll put an equip on this one. Okay, looks good.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will
4,800 is just a wild amount of attack power to see on a single card.
It is, and so is 4,250. So that's that.
I should have said anything. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm about to beat him down like super hard because I'm so tired of that card. So tired of it. So I'm gonna beat him down with it. It's just incredible the amount of power that is needed, a Megamorph and an equip, to be able to actually beat it. It's just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Okay, let's see. What did I get? Anything? Any tier 2s I should look out for? No. Okay, so we beat Kepra. Kepra is pretty scary to me, so because my
I mean, his character art was pretty scary.
Oh yeah.
That is some like Zelda CDI character art right there.
Absolutely. Let me see. Okay. All right, we're gonna make a quick save super quickly so that since my saves are like not working, and that's, that's never happened before. It's never happened before. I think I remember seeing anything in there. Awesome. So we're back to Forest. Forest isn't gonna take me forever and ever. I don't think it shouldn't. Oh, that's okay. I'm getting some clunkage, if that's a word. It's probably not, but it's okay. I like making up new words. Some clunkage in my hand, and that's a dog? And that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just do a little bit of trolling, I guess, but if he doesn't back row, then I'm gonna get hit with something. That's fine. There's no way I lose to low Forest Mage, right? There's no way. Is that what is that? Oh, a lion now. So we're moving up in the world on the food chain. This is fine.
I was gonna say you could make a really strong dragon.
I can. It's still like
a relatively strong dragon.
Relatively strong. Oh, there's a guardian sign advantage. I thought this was Jupiter. That's my fault. That's just my fault. That's my bad. Because typically, like, if I don't remember what someone's guardian sign is, okay, see, this is fine now. Then I'll just go based off of, like, Spike Seadra, for example, that blue dragon I just saw. I'm like, oh, that's probably an aqua because it looks like a fish, but it's not. That's fine. Because I beat this. Wow, actually got me with that. I haven't seen that from Low Forest ever. This has never happened before, but that's okay. I'll just put this widespread down to be safe. And then I'm a little concerned about my attack right now because it's pretty low for at this point, but I have plenty of cards to fuse some more twin-headeds if needed. Like, that'll be fine. But looking at all these thunders, you can just think to yourself, oh, that's Pluto. And if you're not constantly memorizing like every card in the game, then you're probably not going to remember like the subtle things where maybe like that lion I just saw. That lion is not Jupiter, even though it's like a creature. It's I think it was Uranus because I lost to it in Pluto. But again, like, it's fine because we can just make a bunch of twin-headeds and we're good to go. As long as I can do that, then I'm not super fearful. Okay, awesome. Sweet. the fake outs would work here, and I think I tried that at the beginning, but it didn't. Oh no, I put a trap down, but at this point it would be not very hard for me to get one from this duelist. So if worse came to worse, then I would just put down a bunch of cards to protect myself for a couple of turns and just freak out the forest mage until I could find something that would help me get through what I need to do. Awesome. So we're going to go to High Forest, and then we have a chance to see Pugum, Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. And I don't really want to see it, but if you guys want to see the big number, then I mean, I guess I would be happy to as well.
Big number, go burr.
Oh, big number, go burr. The Balatro emotes or the Balatro emotes?
I mean, big moth go burr.
Big
I
moth
got
go
a
burr
big.
too, true.
I got a
Nice.
big number. This is a really good, I can't even think of a better starting hand unless I had a second Megamorph. But this is really good. That's a magic card. It's probably an equip. So I'm just going to get rid of this extra thunder and use out all of this stuff. I've got a widespread, so I'm pretty protected right now. I don't think I'm fearing really anything at this point. We'll see. We'll see what they start with. It's on the left. Whenever they pick something from the left, it always feels like it's their biggest thing. But that's interesting. I kind of want to use Regeki, but I also want to see what it is. So I'm just going to do this because I'm curious. I just want to see what it is. It's in Mars. Wow. That is like mega super easy mode. That's crazy. And that came from the left too? Okay. What is this? Wow. That's like the easiest forest I've ever seen in my life. Well, that was pretty
GG.
nice. Thank you, Forest Mage. GG. At this point, if I was High Forest, I would just scoop, but...
Yeah, you just leave your bag and be like, I'll be back there. you just have this. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I guess we hadn't invented like surrendering yet, so scooping was not an option. Okay, we're done with the mages. We're done with them. So now we're gonna go back to the card shop, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my safety save here this way. Before 7. I'll just put before 7. And we'll make that save. We're good to go. Awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to the dueling grounds, and we may see this screen a couple of times. I remember getting to this point around this time for like something else that I had done, and like an hour later I'm still doing the same thing. So we're going to give this an attempt with what I have, and then if that doesn't work out, then I'll see if I can do some MBD farming, but I'm just curious to see what this would do. We'll see. Let's do
And is this already like the in-game boss rush, essentially?
This is it. This is the gauntlet. So we're in the final 7 right now, and we're going to do our best. We have a lot of great resources to help us, but again, I just want to see if we can do this without MBD. Okay, awesome. So did not start with Gate Guardian. Game is being kind to me now, but to me, what that says all the time is whenever every other mage or like every other opponent is being nice to me, that means that Seto Third will not be nice to me. Seto Third is notorious for, I believe it's 60% of the time, more than half of the time, Seto Third will lead with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, a 4,500 attack monster. Once you see that, it's just kind of, well, it's not over yet, but it's very close to being over, especially if a second one comes out. So we'll see if that happens. Okay. I don't think...
I mean, that's why you load up your deck with Dragon Capture Jars, I assume.
Yes, and I know that I do have those. I've got those in here. They're present. They're around. And we will swap out to them before we see Seto Third. Okay, awesome. Labyrinth Mage is done. And we're not going to get an opportunity to save at this point because this is the boss gauntlet. I'm going to see 6 more duelists after this, unless I screw this up.
You get to edit your deck, though, between the fights, right?
I can, yes. I can edit my deck between fights, and I absolutely will before a couple of duelists. If Haishin, for example, coming up soon, sees an Umi, he just goes berserk. Like, he goes crazy. He starts megamorphing all of his monsters, and he's just a big pain. So I'm going to just take it out, because at that point, the rest of the duelists, it's not really going to have an effect on them. But for these next 2 people, I'm going to see Sebek and Neku. It could potentially come in handy, but with what I have in my deck already, I don't think I'll be needing it. If I see it first turn, I'll do it just because it's funny. Let's see. Nope. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there that we really need right now. That's fine. Okay. All right, we win this. We win this because, yeah, that easy. Sometimes it's that easy and sometimes it's not. And it feels really bad when it's not. But this time, feels good. Feels good. So, I'll just put this.
Do they just not have anything that strong in their deck?
Well, they have... Correct, they don't. Their biggest monster, I think, is going to be Zoa. No, I'm sorry. Metal Zoa is a 3,000 attack monster. 3,000. The next duelist has Skull Knight, who is a little bigger with the Yami field buff, but it's not anything that I'm concerned about as long as I can get a twin-headed Thunder Dragon and an equip. If we can do those things, then we should be okay. Awesome. And just like that, we are okay. There's Sebek.
GG.
All good to go. Yeah. Super easy as long as we can get an equip, we're good to go. And I got an A-POW just now, so that is potentially a drop. A drop pool that I'd like to see some stuff from. Dragon Zombie, that's cool. All right. And Thunder Dragon, very nice. Okay, so let's take out 2 of these dragons for a tier 2. I took out some tier 1 dragons for 2 tier 2s. And I saw that Labyrinth Wall. I was thinking about it because Labyrinth Wall has saved my butt a couple of times, but I'm just going to leave it out. Leave it out for now. Also, thank you for the love on the Agumon plush. Big Digimon fan. Enormous. Love it to bits. Okay. And this guy too, like we just said, Neku's got Skull Knight 3150 with this buff, and that's probably it. I'm guessing that would be it. So I'll just put this widespread down since I don't have another, like, an equip to put on my next twin-headed. So I know that if Neku pulls out another Skull Knight, he'll try to attack into my vanilla twin-headed. It's probably another one. So we'll just attack into it. Something you'll start seeing pretty soon. We haven't seen really too much of it. In like the last couple of duels. I was expecting to see it much earlier, but seeing monsters that, even though they're face down, they just stay in attack position. It's really interesting because you'll know that a monster is above 3k attack points, like just baseline, just by seeing it staying in attack position, because they're just that confident, I guess, that you're not going to be able to beat through it.
Yeah, that's quite the play there, to be like, I'm not going to attack you, but I'm going to put this down.
Yeah, it's like they're stubborn and they just don't want to back down. Okay, from this point on, the game is literally cheating. It's cheating. It knows everything. So everything in my hand, everything on the field, even if it's face down, it knows what's going on. Probably should have just taken out that Umi, but I think I may survive. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna start with this and we'll see what happens. I could have started with widespread, but widespread in the end has yielded me worse results, unfortunately. Usually megamorphing something after the fact. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I should... This is a tough choice. So I could widespread and then he could Harpy's Feather Duster it. I'm going to try it. We'll see. I've got a good amount. There it is. Harpy's Feather Duster. So he's going to attack me with his 35k. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I keep putting like numbers in wrong spots.
Yeah, it's a 1-turn loss.
I'll just do this. I'll just do that. And we'll see what happens. 35k.
I think you can get hit with 35k. You actually go to the Shadow Realm.
I probably would. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it's that like first episode of the anime where Kaiba's like being dissolved in the Exodia attack. That's 35k.
That is 35k. All right, so I'm not going to attack, and here's why. That card, I know for a fact, is a trap card, and that trap card could be Widespread Ruin. I probably could have just eaten it, but let me see. Okay, well, I don't really have a choice now. Let's see. We'll do this. Well, let me think about this. What if I just don't attack for a turn? I want to not attack for a turn so that I'm going to do that. So I can try to bring out something else. Okay, there we go. So I can attack with it. I'll just make another twin-headed, actually, since it's here. Oh, wait. Oh, this is so impossible with this guy, with the dragon zombie. I'll just do this, I guess. I'll do that. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna attack this. Who is that? Oh, it's B-Skull. And it was a Widespread Ruin, so I'm kind of happy that I just waited it out. But now that Haishin has a monster still on his side of the field, it could still go south for me. That's a back row with that. That's probably, it could be a useless trap or it could be another widespread. So I'm just gonna, I'll make another, I'll put a baby out there. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I want to bet on this. Okay.
Good bet.
Oh, that was a good bet. That was a gamble,
That was
though.
a good bet.
That was a pretty big gamble.
I was literally holding my breath.
I was a little tense on that one.
Okay. All right. I'm fine now. Everything is okay. The gambling paid off, thankfully. If I really wanted to be safe, I could put that widespread. I'm probably gonna just put it down the next turn. But at this point, I feel pretty confident that we've got it. At least like this duel, we've got this one. After this one is set or third.
The more you say gambling, the more I think this is just Balatro. This is more Balatro.
My head just goes straight to, aw, dang it.
Wow.
Aw, dang it.
I'm just going to do this because it's fun. Look at it. There it is. There's your Balatro.
Getting ever closer to 35k.
I think I'm just playing by anime rules in my head or something. Like I'm doing something ridiculous. This Megamorph multiplies by 15 when there is a dragon in the clouds while Yami is active. Like just the kind of things that the anime did. Really did some ridiculous stuff, didn't it?
Like you're gonna get out one of the Egyptian god cards next.
Oh goodness me. Okay. Whew, this one always makes me sweat a little bit. Well, actually a lot. Probably a lot. If I lift up my arm, we can probably see. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I got a B-Skull. I got Mystical Saiyan. She's pretty cool. She's actually pretty cool because she has Mercury. I almost want to put her in. But I think I'm going to skip. What else? Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, let's take out... Oh my gosh. Maybe like 2 of the dragon zombie. And then I already have 3 widespread. Honestly, I don't know if this is going to be necessary, but it could help me So I'm going to put in 2 dragon capture jars and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I don't blame you for taking that, to be fair. That was the main reason I asked if you could edit your deck, because I was like, I would just assume you'd throw some dragon captures to prepare for this.
Yes. 60% of the time leads with ultimate. So we'll see what happens.
60% of the time, it happens all the time.
Oh, goodness me. Well, there's that. And I don't have a removal card right now. I have equips, but they're not going to do anything. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to toss like all of this. I could just make like a twin-headed though. That's kind of big. So that he has to attack with something that's kind of big to get over it. But I mean, yeah, that's rough. That's okay. We'll see what happens now. Is that a second one? That could be a second one. It's also in sun, and it's number 2.
Wait, did he play an equip? How is it at 5,000?
Oh, goodness
Guardian.
me.
Guardian sign.
Ah,
Yeah, that guardian.
it was super
star.
effective.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't really have any choice except to just toss a bunch of my cards. But I mean, it's just like game over at this point.
Yeah.
Because
Unfortunate.
yeah, he's gonna do that again. That's okay. So I'll see the game over screen and then I'll just load up that state that I had. 60% of the time we see that.
And this is why the estimate is what it is.
Really, it is. I mean, we get to this part so early, and then we have to do this final thing so many times. Okay, let's see.
While we're loading back in, mind if I jump in real quick?
No, go ahead. Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, folks, if you're curious about what's coming up on the GDQ Hotfix, you can check out this week's schedule and explore our full season lineup at gdq.gg/hotfix. Remember that SGDQ is coming up. Summer Games Done Quick 2025 will be live from Minneapolis, Minnesota from July 6th to the 13th. If you're interested in attending, make sure to register for the event by May 26th. That's coming up pretty shortly, so don't stall on that. If you want to go to the event, you can use !SGDQ in Twitch chat or visit gamesdonequick.com for more info. And if you're handy and creative, prize submissions are open for SGDQ 2025. So if you want to submit a prize, visit gamesdonequick.com for more info about how to do that.
Awesome. Thanks, Dangerous.
Well, thank you.
Let's see. I guess we can. Kind of would like to try SA powering this just because it would get me potentially a vanilla twin-headed Thunder Dragon, which would be pretty useful, but just like that one. And just like this one. That's probably not going to happen, though, because I've used so many equips. That's fine.
So that just saves space in your deck, as well as just allows you to, I mean, it's safer in general, right?
Right, yeah, I can just slap it onto the field and put as many equips on it as I want. So it would be super nice to get some vanilla THTDs, but that's okay. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We got a BCD. Okay. Cool.
Do the directions you go here actually matter?
Oh, they do. They just so do. If you mess up, you have to duel Labyrinth Mage, hence his name, forever and ever until you get it right. And the directions that we go are like always the same. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Sometimes when I'm doing like PB attempts of this, I'm like taking a swig of water during those text boxes. But it's usually fine because I will almost always know when it's going to happen as long as I see which way now. If I see which way now, then I'll know that it's time for me to go left.
So you can't accidentally like have an input there or something. You actually have to
Right.
make a selection.
This is something. I mean, this works. It works. It's really silly.
Yeah, beefy dragon zombie.
Yeah, I'll just keep it like that because I have a Raigeki, so I mean, I might as well, I suppose.
As long as it's not awful. I think that's the other show.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. I'll just make one of these. And then we'll do something. I don't know if he'll actually put down something that'll hurt me. Oh, you did? That's okay. Oh, okay, this is fine. I'll just put this face down. It's kind of clunking up everything. I'll keep the other stuff in my hand, but this guy's going down. That's a card that Keith can start with and all the way back in the World Tournament that we were in, what feels like ages ago. Okay.
The Zoa?
Yeah, the Zoa. Keith can start with Zoa. It's ridiculous. I guess I'm just going to do this. Get rid of something. Okay.
Seeing that labyrinth card takes me back to the episode where Joey and Yugi were going against the twins.
Yeah, they have to like tag team duel.
Yeah,
So
that was
cool. Very
that was such a
memorable.
cool episode.
It so was.
But don't they also have to do the whole like movement through? Like,
Yeah, move up
like
3 spaces or whatever.
it was like Duelist of the Roses had that kind of like movement basis. Because that's before they did like,
Oh, like the tactical RPG thing,
yeah.
almost, kind of, sort of.
Because it's before they did like the Dungeon Dice Monsters or whatever that was.
Right, yeah. I really wanted to play that game in real life. I don't know if it was probably not possible to, but
Oh,
it was a game.
I definitely like had graph paper, like making little mazes and
Nice.
playing decks. Then like having my friends like, all right, now here's your deck, here's my deck. This is the rules.
The earliest form of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, when I used to go to like locals for Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a single digits child, the first thing that we would ask each other was sacrifices or no sacrifices, back when we called it that. I don't know if the show ever called them sacrifices, did they? I wonder if it was always tributes.
I think it was always just called tribute. Yeah.
Was it?
I don't remember it being called sacrifice.
I don't know if you're like embedding this in my head or not, but I have like a now strong memory of like a Seto Kaiba being like, and I sacrifice blah to play this card.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just
yeah.
putting it into your brains.
Could be a
That could
Mandela
be
effect kind of thing.
Potentially.
It's always been the Berenstein Bears, right?
see
Oh
chat.
no, not this again.
Chat saying that they did say sacrifice in season 1. That makes
Did
me feel a
they?
little
Okay.
better. I'm not like
Interesting,
gaslighting
okay.
myself.
They sacrificed Karibo.
To make 1,000,000 Karibos.
Yeah, I think even
That's
attempts
the
at
only pathetic card in his deck.
his grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Starwind,
Except for Karibo.
except for Karibo.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba.
But it does have
The ultimate
unstoppable-
Exodia.
yes. Oh, so iconic. Remember it like it was yesterday. I really do. Dan Green is such a talented voice actor. Never thought when I was a child that was like the same person. Insane. Okay.
Okay, so tangent, but have you like paid attention to like actual competitive Yu-Gi-Oh from like the last couple of years?
I've seen clips of it, but it's literally like what I have seen of it. Okay.
Because somebody won a competitive match with a like search deck and literally played Exodia.
That's
wow.
awesome.
And like it was a whole like, you know, crowd of people like cheering as you like, and I play this card, lets me search my deck and add a card to my hand, and then I play this card and like dropping it one at a time. It was the most epic thing I've ever seen.
I want someone to win like a modern format with Destiny board. Please, somebody make it happen. Destiny board. Always been my dream. Okay, that's Gate Guardian. And I'm just gonna put down this Widespread Ruin. At this point in the run, I'm always, when I'm streaming the game, I always feel super duper tired at this point, and I always like I'm half asleep and say something along the lines of, "Is this Haishin?" And then my chat will always help me. Thank you to members of my community for keeping my head on straight while I play this game.
I was about to apologize if I was supposed to remember which duel you're on.
Oh no, that's fine. I know this is Haishin. I can tell by the music and by what he's playing, because Sebek and Neku definitely do not have Gate Guardian. So, I know that after this Widespread, we'll see Seto Third again. We'll be where we just left off just a couple minutes ago. And luckily it didn't take us very long to get back here. So I think we're going to be in a good spot, but you never know. You never know. So we'll see. Okay.
I'm sorry, but the chat did do the obvious joke that I missed of, is this Haishin? No, this is Patrick.
He's making the face for it too. No. Okay. All right, we're back where we were. To Seto Third, he is yapping, doing his villainous yap. And that's the wall that Haishin laughed at the beginning of the game for some reason. That's what started this all. We found a wall. I guess it told the story of the children's card game. We don't know. All right, let's see. We got a bee dragon. Let's take out a tier 1 for a tier 2. And we'll see what this looks like. I don't have the dragon capture chart. I didn't even see them, so we'll see. All right. I don't hate it. Just put this here. Kaiba only runs... Oh, that's like... What is that? That Beast Cult? Oh, it's Gate Guardian. Okay, so I beat that. I beat that right now. So let's get rid of some of these. I don't need that tier 1 dragon, so I'm gonna just fuse it to become this. Oh, goodness me. I'm gonna put this... I'll just put it in Pluto. All right, so we got an attack off. That was nice. Now we're gonna...
Free hit?
Yes, free. Oh, that's MBD. All right, so we're...
I would say your equip just came to the rescue there.
It did. I'm debating whether or not to use it. Okay, I'll just do this. It's fine. Let's get more. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we see the Blue Eyes Ultimate top deck here. Especially now that we're like in the critical range. I'm sweating. What is the sign? It's sun! And it's baby blue. Okay, so we're fine. And I put that in Pluto, so we're totally fine. Oh, but how scary. I don't even need this. I don't need this. Okay. Goodbye, baby blue. Okay, that's it.
GG.
Oh my gosh. Seto Third really is the real final boss, I feel like.
Made short work of them, though.
Yeah, I'm sweating and I'm not even the one playing.
It's just so much easier as long as it's not an ultimate start, or as long as you start with your removal card, like some kind of removal. But yeah, I totally understand I saw in chat that we need a tracker for the deck, but we do have 3 widespread. I will tell you that much. We have 3 widespread, and this guy has appeared in front of me. It's like the classic, okay. I've summoned you here and you have to do what I say. And then they're like, what? No.
was gonna say he looks like a human gate guardian.
Oh my God, you're right. I've never thought about that. That's ridiculous.
I've always just heard that it's like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Looks like a rocket ship. Okay, his head looks like a
I'm
rocket
gonna
ship.
play a blue-eyes white dragon, brother.
Sky Dragon. I don't think I've ever seen Sky Dragon in my life. Okay. All right, let's see. -2, Sky Dragon, and then there's another one. Let me see. Do I have another like teeny baby dragon? I don't. Let me get rid of a dragon zombie, just because those ones always make me nervous. Sky Dragon is nice. Never seen Sky Dragon, or I've never had it myself. Oh my God.
Mr. Torg, yeah, it's Mr. Torg. It's Yu-Gi-Oh's Mr. Torg.
This is fine, right? This is okay. It's just like tough because I don't have my removal card. That kind of sucks. But if I find a dragon, is that Gate Guardian? Oh, it's beat. That's so easy. That's so easy. I just need a dragon. Okay. Okay. All right. I just held my breath for like 6 seconds straight. Didn't even realize it until I released. Okay. Pluto we go. And we're gonna beat this. Oh! Dark Knight music is awesome. Are you... my palms are sweaty. I'm not gonna say more of it.
I'm struggling to breathe here because Forbidden Memory runs are always like, haha, this is really fun. And then you get to the end and you're like, oh my God, every attack matters.
They are. The estimate is literally between like an hour and some change, and then like 3 hours, maybe.
The estimate is like hour 30 to Mercy Kill.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's see. What's that? Oh, it's Cosmo Queen. Ooh, I dig her. She cool too. But you can only get her via the Pocket Station, unfortunately. I could be wrong. Someone in chat can correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's only Pocket Station. I've seen too many of that guy on YouTube. He makes all those videos of, I'm gonna use an insect only deck. Those are fun. I think I learned that from him. Okay, so we could potentially be coming up on maybe the last duel if the cards are right. So we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna kick the tar out of this estimate.
Gosh, well, I will tell you, was not expecting it.
True, but then you also have time to showcase more stuff if you want afterward.
Oh yeah, that is a potential thing that we could do. Okay, let me see. What are we changing from this? So we're gonna take Umi out. Umi's not gonna do anything, but we're gonna just put in literally just a dragon capture jar, I think, because he can play the big scary. Oh, I have another equip. That's fun, but I gotta be responsible. So I'll put in where is it? I'll put in a dragon capture jar.
Do we want to take a break before the grand finale?
Before the grand finale? Well, let's attempt
Or am I
this.
putting too much pressure on you?
Let's attempt this. I don't like this. Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't like that. I don't have any equips.
Have I already brought a commentator's curse to this?
No, it's that Pugum. What is that? It is Pugum. 35. That's not, what is it called? It could be worse. I'll just do this. Okay. This will be fair-ish. We'll see. It's probably still going to beat me. Oh, it's a beast skull. Sorry, that was me being really excited. That was a really strange way for me to show it, but I'm excited. I'm just gonna
instantly microphone clips.
Oh, sorry. I get so excited when I get to this part. Oh, it's not even the guy. It's just a dude.
It's the dude
not.
and not the guy? Interesting.
It's
Okay.
the dude and not the guy. The guy is B Skull, and the dude was just Zoa. Is that... We're done. And just because we're about to be done, we're gonna do the... What is it called? The live duel thing. It's so fun. So if you press square instead, I press square, I'll go into like a this happens, and you just have to take it in. The timpani.
I remember doing this back in the day.
I think I did this accidentally, and I actually freaked out. I thought I found like a secret in the game, and I remember jumping up and down like this, going, "Mom, Mom!" And my mom came in and was like, What is this?" And she thought I was playing like the devil's game or something.
I mean, I just remember looking at this and being like, this is so cool. This is
so
next
cool.
level.
Look at these realistic graphics.
Exactly.
Whoa, flashing light.
There you go. So now you get to see what happens when I die. I look really silly. And I gave that Digimon a win for a second, that Metal Greymon.
Now, the real
So
question
neat.
is,
Okay.
how long would this run take if you did that for every match?
I want that question to be answered. We can actually do it like
All right,
tonight
new category.
if you
Let's
want.
go.
New category. Passion projects canceled. We're going to be doing this for the rest of the night.
No, this is our passion project. I'm very passionate about these models.
We are going to see Trihorn attack again. We saw me lose, and now we get to see me win. There will be some instance of flashing lights. The attack is a little different because of the sign. Oh, never mind. He died. Of course. I kill him first. But the attack that your Yu-Gi-Oh card Digimon thing does is dependent on the guardian sign that you pick. So that's pretty cool. And then it just goes boom. It's so silly. It's so silly. Okay, well, that's... Once I do this attack, then that would be the end. And that I'll tell you right now, that's pretty surprising to me, just because, like I said, this estimate really does range from, it could potentially be an hour. We're going to come up on time here. I'll let you know whenever I see the results screen with the cards, and time.
GG.
Gee.
Whoa. We got to finish Forbidden Memories today. That's pretty cool. We got to actually save Egypt. There was a high chance that we could potentially mercy kill this, but we actually did get to see the end. Pretty awesome. If I could just take a second to thank a couple of folks. Forbidden Memories community, thank you. It's been so fun getting to know like a bunch of people, to learn so many things from you. I've been wanting to run Forbidden Memories for years, since I started speedrunning, since I started watching GDQ all the way back in its inception. So it took a lot of courage for me to start learning it and get involved in the community, because that's kind of hard for me, but you guys made it super easy. And also, shout outs to the Digimon community, because every Digimon World 3 speedrunner that I know also runs this game. Likely because it's like an 8-hour game. So Digimon runners like very long games. And also thank you to Dangerous. You're awesome. You're just all around great. And then Star, thank you for being for volunteer for, well, I asked you to.
I'm just happy to be
for
here.
accepting. Yeah, it's been really great being able to have you with me during the last couple of runs that I've done. And you really helped me get through these hellish games.
You know, it went better than
They can
Digimon
be
last
quite
time.
the chore. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, well, with that victory, it looks like we can take a pretty good break if that's cool.
We'll take another break, and then when we come back, we'll do some more stuffs with duels and whatnot. Welcome back to As Seen on TV here on the GDQ Hotfix. We just saw an awesome run of 15-card mod from School Appropriate running Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. And we're going to get a little bit more Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories in just a minute. Before we get to that, though, I did want to let you all know that Black and a Flash's Summer Speedrunning Celebration, Juneteenth, will be live on the GDQ channel from June 19th to the 22nd. Type !Juneteenth in chat for the full schedule and visit gdq.gg/BAF to learn how you can join the Black and a Flash community. And additionally, going back to SGDQ for just a little bit, SGDQ 2025 will feature an artist alley. This is a brand new thing we're doing with this next event. If you're an artist, maker, or indie developer and you would like to join GDQ in Minneapolis, apply by May 27th. Use !Booth in Twitch chat for more info. !BOOTH. With that, I'm going to pass it back to Ms. School Appropriate to give us a little bit more Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. School, take it away.
Thank you, Dangerous. So we've got one more thing for you guys today, just as something for fun. I have a deck, and this deck has many things in it that should yield you to be a winner. It's huge. It's got every card that you would possibly need to win the video game. And because it's so good, there's only one opponent that I can really duel that would match my skill, and that would be Duel Master K. So we're going to go ahead and see who is the better duelist, myself with my cards or Duel Master K with the same exact deck. And we're going to give that a shot with animations because we like those so much. So we'll give that a shot in 3, and 2, and 1, and go. All right, win or lose. We'll see what happens. Thank you.
Welcome to Victory Lap.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I could be Forbidden Memories by myself, by my very own like alter ego or whatever I am. Okay, I've got stuff happening here. I'm gonna get rid of all of that stuff, and I'm gonna Dragon Treasure my MBD to get a 4K, not 40K, a 4K monster. Okay, we get to listen to the
And then
free
suddenly
duel.
it's Warhammer.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's Skull Knight for myself. So it looks like I'm in a pretty good position against me to win against me. At least I think it's me. It's either... I always thought that Duel Master K was just me, and that was like the self-insert protagonist, but it could just be another person who has, you know, your same deck. I'll give it a little more. I'll give it a shot. Give it a chance. What do you have, me? Okay. I think Duel Master. Okay, we'll just do that. I guess
This is gonna be a silly Curse of Dragon.
Math is mathing. It's going to be only as big, even with all of that. It's only going to be as big as Blue Eyes Ultimate. Oh, I got the Guardian sign before the animation, so we'll see what this looks like. I've never seen these two models before, I don't think. Polygons. Oh, cool. It's very Bakugan-like.
It's like, oh, I'm here. I'm gone. I'm done.
Because it knows it's gonna lose. Poor thing. I'm sorry.
I'm better back here. I'm gonna hide.
Oh, that's just silly. It dies on its back like that. It looks like a turtle that fell over. Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Looks like a turtle that got Swords of Revealing lighted on.
Oh my gosh, speaking of swords, I'm so happy that the Isis duel did not last very long because I have been triple swordsed by her before, so. Okay, if you want to see more of the animations, there is a library in this game where you can see them all, and there's like some super chill music in the back as well to listen to. I'm just gonna get rid of this. That's fine. Just get rid of it. Okay. Skull Knight. I don't know off the top of my head what this one looks like. Because you never do these. They take so long.
I'm just enjoying the music.
Me too.
The music is
too.
a vibe.
Oh,
I mean, the free duel music is good, but this is also really good. And I was not expecting
Okay.
the skirt.
I have fought that exact character in Elden Ring before.
oh my gosh, you're right. Wait, who made Elden Ring? I haven't actually played it. I just watched people suffer while they play it.
FromSoft.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
the makers of Dark Souls.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you guys are so brave and you play the games like that. I guess I could say the same to me. Like, why am I playing this?
You
really,
do runs that are like 7 hours long, so that takes bravery too.
Yeah, why do I do that?
Because
honestly,
you've been running Digimon. Like I remember you were running Digimon 3 back in the day, like the dungeon crawler version, and that's like a 7-hour run, isn't it?
it's like a minimum commitment of 6.5 hours.
Oof.
And there is a 3-minute break where you really can't do anything. I'm just gonna toss stuff, seeing if I can find some other monsters. I'll just use MBD. There's a 3-minute break where we can just go to the bathroom, do whatever we need to do. At like the 5-hour-ish mark, that we will utilize wisely, but we literally just walk away. There's nothing that we need to do there. But I think the reason I will come back to this run, Forbidden Memories, no matter what I'm doing or whatever I'm focusing on, is because really, that is so cool. No two runs are the same, and I really enjoy that. Even though I can predict what the AI is going to do, or I have I've forced my chat to help me because I have a lot of people in my chat who are super knowledgeable about the game. It's just fun to learn more about it. And I think that was one of the things that kind of stopped me from starting the speedrun of this, because my thought process for speedruns is like, oh no, I know everything about the game, the magic is gone. But really, for the games that I've ran, like the Digimon games that I run and this game and others, it's just been so much more fun learning about how things work. So if you've ever thought about running a game, give it a shot. Go learn more about it, because you'd probably learn things that that would make you want to continue in this capacity, to make you want to speedrun it. Okay, I'm not sure if I have monsters that are like super different at this point. I'm going to do like one more hand and see if I have anything, but we've seen all of these models. We saw Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Looks really strange, honestly. Not what I thought it would look like. Let's see. About to deck myself out. Okay, well, I mean, we have this dude, but that dude's not going to do anything. And we saw this like turtle thing doing its turtle stuff. Okay. All right.
You're going to run out of cards. We probably need to finish it.
Yeah, I was looking at that. So I think we're just about to win it here, but it looks like we got to best ourself, or Duel Master K. Not sure what the K stands for. I always thought K, King of Games. All right, coming up on time for this one. When I see the results screen, I'll just let this play out so we can actually hear the whole victory tune. We deserve it. And that time.
GG.
All right, guys. Thank you. This was super fun. Thank you for having me out. This is actually my first hotfix that I've ever been part of, and it was a blast. To the people that have been with me along the way, to Dangerous and Star, again, thank you so much. It was super cool being able to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when you popped into the hotfix server, and I was like, "Oh my God, School Appropriate's here and it's gonna do a run!"
Oh gosh.
So like I was bummed because like you don't normally run stuff that kind of qualifies for my show, and I totally would have had you on for a run on my show at one point, but then I was like, "There's nothing that you run that qualifies." So then when Nichole couldn't make it tonight, I was like, I am totally willing to step in and sub, because getting the host for Chelsea would be just awesome. So. Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun. I'll get back into Halo Infinite just for you. Okay.
We'll have a Halo episode of Crosshair one of these days, and yeah. So yeah, did you have any last shout outs you wanted to give before we wrap things up?
I think I said them all already, but I just, again, Forbidden Memories community, they're so great. If you've ever thought about speedrunning in general and you just want to get started somewhere, start with this game, because then you'll realize that every other game is a better place to start. And then you'll probably be more motivated to learn that game instead of this one. But really, like, this game to me is like the Ocarina of Time of speedrunning. Like, everyone tries it at some point. It's just kind of something that people dabble in. Just give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It really is. I make it sound like it's horrible and bad. It is, but it's also
and there's
fun.
a Discord that you can join if you want to get into running this game, right?
Absolutely, there is. You can find it on SRC on speedrun.com. Super easy to check that out. But there's many categories that are super easily accessible to beginners, people that want to learn, and people are super receptive to helping. So yeah. Forbidden Memories community,
and then
they're great.
I'm just gonna blast you real quick, folks. You should definitely go follow Miss School Appropriate. I've been following her channel for years, and she is an awesome stream. And what are you actually playing over there right now? Because I know you were doing a bit of this, but you've also been running a couple other things too.
Yeah, I just did Digimon World 1, another like crazy RNG weird game. For the PS1, I did that for another event just a week or two ago. And that was a lot of fun, but I'm doing a lot of Digimon World. I have other things that I'm planning to do over the summer when I've got more free time. But for the rest of my night, I'm actually going to be organizing tickets for my students because we're going to go to Six Flags tomorrow. So that'll be fun. And I'm excited to watch the rest of tonight.
Nice.
Hotfix.
That'll be a lot of fun. Have fun with that tomorrow. But yeah. Thank you again for doing the run, and Starwind. Thank you for being here to do commentary. I had a blast hosting this, and I'm super happy I got to do it. So thank you both for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, folks, we're going to be wrapping up tonight for As Seen on TV, but there is still more GDQ Hotfix, because coming up next, we've got Passion Project hosted by Amber Cyprian. So stick around for a little bit more of that, and we'll see you all at the next episode of As Seen on TV on June 6th. June 6th, I believe it's June 6th, with Nichole back, hopefully hosting her own show again. So have a good night, folks.